and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and it is time for Shop My Stash for January 2019. The first Shop My Stash of 2019. I am very excited. I'm always excited. These are like my favorite videos to film of the month because it refreshes my makeup for the month and I get to start using new things. If you're unfamiliar with what Shop My Stash is, basically it's where I go through my makeup collection and pick things out to use for the month. It allows me to circulate through my collection, continually keep myself refreshed on things that I have and things that I own, and it keeps things interesting. So let's get started. All right, so here in this top drawer, we have some miscellaneous eye products and some single eyeshadows. The first two things that I'm gonna bring in are these two Kaja Trio eyeshadows. If you saw my most recent haul video, then you may remember seeing these. They're the cutest little like bento eyeshadows. This one over here is the rose water one. It's my, well, I'm saying it's my favorite because it's the only one I've tried out of the two of these, but oh gosh, the eyeshadows are so pretty. This one I haven't tried yet. This is the Orange Blossom Trio, but the shades are so pretty on the inside. As you can see, it's like this beautiful, okay, let's go ahead and just swatch this one while we're here. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. So pretty. With a wet brush, these shadows perform, I mean, I don't know about this one, but these shadows perform super well. So we're gonna bring these two in. I'm very excited about those. I wanna include those in some kind of get ready with me or video like that. So we've got those. Let's see. What else do I want to bring in? You know, I think that might be it. I think that's gonna do it for this drawer. There's nothing else really in here that I'm, well, oh wait, JK, I spoke too soon. I'm going to bring in this Cynthia Rowley eyeliner. This is a silver eyeliner. I don't see a color on here, but it is a really, really pretty silver, as you can see right there. So let's go ahead and bring this guy in, and then I think that's gonna do it for this drawer. Nothing too exciting, but I'm really excited about these. Next, we have the foundation primer, setting spray, concealer drawer. I don't think I'm gonna bring in any foundations. Most of what's left in here, it's not my winter shade, it's my summer shade, so I can't really bring any of those in, but I am gonna bring in this concealer. This is the Kaja concealer that I also got most recently, along with these, so I'm gonna bring this in to use in some kind of get ready with me again or some kind of video. And then also, I have a couple of these Hourglass primers, so I think I'll bring one of them in to use. And then also, because it's winter and my skin is getting a little dry, I think I'm also going to bring in this Hangover RX primer. I really like this, and I've got some full coverage foundations that I've been using, so I think this would be useful. And then with those, I think that's gonna do it. Ooh, wait, just kidding. I actually want to bring in the Morphe setting spray. I've been trying to use the Urban Decay one, but I don't think I'm gonna use it up anytime soon. So I'm gonna swap it out for the Morphe for a little while so I can get some good use out of this, because I've only used it I think once or twice and I don't really have an opinion on it, so now I can get an opinion on it. Okay, now that's gonna do it for this drawer. Okay, down into blushes, bronzers, highlighters, powders, palettes. Goodness, okay. Ooh, I am going to bring in this Hourglass powder. This is another thing that I bought recently in haul. I've only used it a couple times when I was on vacation right after I bought it. So we are going to bring it in to get some use out of it. It's such a pretty, look at that. It's just, I just really, really am happy with this purchase so far. The couple times I used it, I really liked it. So hopefully the more I use it, the more I'll like it. Also, along the haul train, I also hauled this recently. This is the Kaja Mochi Glow Highlighter in the shade Toy Alien. This is what the inside looks like. It's this really pretty glowy champagne-y highlight. You can kind of see it right there, but I'm excited to use this also. And then we probably need some blushes. I feel like I've used a lot of this stuff recently. I haven't used this in a while though. I'm going to bring this in. We've got a bronzer shade, a contour shade, a plain shade, and we've got some blushes. Let's go ahead and bring this NARS palette in. It's the NARS Stephen Klein collaboration from years ago, and I'd like to get some use out of it. One year I would like to try and like pan this, but I want to get more use out of it than I have before I try and do that, just because there's no way I'd be able to pan these within a year because they still look relatively full. So let me do some damage on it this month and then see where we get. Okay, so that's a highlight, that's some blushes and bronzers and contours. I'm keeping a different highlight in my rotation, so I don't think I need another one. There's a lot of blushes in that palette, so I don't think I need any more blushes. There's those contour and bronzer shades, so I probably probably don't need any more of those, and I pulled that powder in. So I think that's gonna be good for this drawer. So we're gonna go ahead and shut her. Next, we have got the palette drawer. What I think I wanna do is, I haven't filmed my declutter series yet, as maybe you can tell, but I do plan on filming that relatively soon. So I think I wanna pull in some palettes that I'm maybe on the fence about, ones that I'm just not 100% sure if I wanna keep, or just wanna make sure that I still like them. I might also pull in some that I just have had on my mind that I wanna try. So the first one is this Manny Makeup Geek palette. It's one that I used to really like, but just haven't used it in a really long time. So I wanna pull it in to make sure that I still like it and that the formula is still good. Next I want to bring in the Dream Street palette. I love this packaging, first of all. I really like Kathleen Lights. I really like ColourPop. So that's one of the reasons why I bought this palette. But I just want to make sure that I like the shades that are in here and can get some use out of them. I mean, if I end up using it and end up liking enough of the shades, then I'll hold on to it. But I just want to make sure because I'm not sure. What else do we have in here? Okay. All right, here's another one that I've had for a really long time. This is probably one of the OG things in my collection, and I really loved this for so long, but just haven't used it in I don't know how long. It's got a highlight, a bronzer, and a blush, and then all of these eyeshadows. I remember really liking these eyeshadows over here, but I might have things that are comparable to that in my collection. So I'm gonna pull it out, get some use out of it, see if it's even still good, and if it is still good, if I even like using it, develop a little bit more of an opinion since it's been so long, and then we'll see. All right, this is the last one that I'm gonna pull in. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get rid of this, but I feel like every once in a while I'm using it, I have mixed feelings about how the shadows perform and how easy they are to use. So I'm gonna bring this in, get a little more familiar with it before the declutter. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to declutter it, but I just want to make sure, you know, I just want to be certain. So we're gonna go ahead and pull her in to use. And okay, that's 4 palettes. I think that's gonna be it. I wanna get some good use out of those palettes. There's also some palettes that I got for Christmas that I could bring in and use if I end up decluttering those halfway through the month. So I think that's gonna do it for now. All right, so here we are with my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I have a few over in my drawer right now, so I don't know that there's very many that I want to bring in, but I do think I want to bring in this shade Catnap. It's like a taupey, purpley, pinky, shimmery shade, and that might actually be it. I think that's the only one that I want to bring in from this ColourPop Muji drawer system. I know I have a lot in here. When I do my declutter, there's a good chance that a lot of these are gonna go bye-bye because a lot of them I just don't like or they're no good anymore. So, you know, look out for that. But I'm only gonna pull in this little guy right here because I still have 3 others, I think. All right, moving on to lipsticks. This is my liquid lipstick drawer. I don't know what I want. Ooh, nope, I do know that I want to bring in this little liquid lipstick. This is the Ultra Satin Lip by ColourPop in the shade, I think, Dopey. Yeah, Dopey. It's a really good one. I really love Ultra Satin Lips by ColourPop, and I really love these sizes, the little deluxe sizes. So we're gonna bring this in, and then we are also going to bring in, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Alyssa. Also, this was an ultra, I think also an ultra satin. It's getting a little beat up, so if it's no good, it's probably gonna go away in the declutter, so we'll see. But we're gonna bring her in, and then I think we're also going to bring in this color. This is the shade Barracuda. It has no more markings on it, but this is a ColourPop, I think, Ultra Satin Lip. It might be an Ultra Matte. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to bring her in, and then I think that's going to do it from this drawer. All right, here we are with lip pencils, I think is what you could kind of classify this, and then a few other like random lipsticks. Oh boy. I am going to bring in, I don't know. I think I'm going to bring in this. I think this is a Marc Jacobs lipstick. It's like a maybe a rouge gift one year or birthday gift. I'm not sure. Something like that. It's in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I don't remember if I like this or not, so I'm going to bring it in and use it and see if it's one that I like. I've got a couple MAC lipsticks here. Ooh, that's a really pretty red. I think I'm going to bring in this Russian red MAC lipstick. It used to be one of my favorites. It's such a pretty red, so I want to bring that in and make sure that I still like it. And I think that might be it from this drawer. All right, and this is the very last drawer in my Muji drawer system that we're gonna be dipping into. The first thing I'm gonna bring in is actually a Christmas gift. This is from my friend Paige. This is a Kylie lipstick, and it is in the shade, oh, there it was, Shook. Many of you maybe know that I am not exactly a fan of the Kardashian Jenners, but this shade is freaking gorgeous. I have tried the red matte liquid lipstick. This was in the shade Mary Jo K. I didn't like it. I'm probably gonna end up decluttering it, but this is a velvet liquid lipstick, so it's different, and I'm really excited to try it. This is actually decently old. It was part of her like original launches. This one is new in a different formula, so I'm really excited to try this. I'm going to bring it in to use. Thank you, Paige, for gifting that to me for Christmas. And then, what do we got in here? Oh, that's pretty. I'm also going to bring in this Urban Decay lipstick. It's a cream formula, and it is in the shade Crisis. Such a pretty color. Ooh, okay, I'm excited to have that to use. And I think that might be it. Actually, we're also gonna bring in this. This is kind of a very neutral, nude-ish color. There's the shade right there. This is a Revlon lipstick in the shade 240 Tower of Mauve. So I wanna make sure that I like this. I tend not to like super moisturizing lipsticks because I don't know, they make me nauseous for some reason. Is that weird? So I wanna try that out, see how I feel about it. And then I think that's it from this drawer. Last but not least, I am going to bring in this Ofra liquid lipstick set. It is the Hot Toddies set. I'm actually rolling this over from last month. I have used 3 of the shades in here. This little set is only $20, so I think that's a really great deal. These are deluxe size samples. I mean, I've like never gone through a full lipstick of any kind before, so little deluxe size samples are perfect. This first one is a metallic liquid lipstick. I used this in a video that's not up on my channel yet, but will be up soon. It's the 9 brands I want to use in 2019. It is a metallic liquid lipstick in the shade Monaco. Really pretty, really comfortable for a metallic liquid lip. I've never tried one before. Don't know really what I was expecting, but not this. This was really comfortable. So that was really cool. And then the other one that I've worn is this one right here. It's like a nude brown color. It's Bal Harbour, I think. It's this really pretty neutral nude color. Let me swatch that one for you. I mean, it doesn't look that impressive on camera, but it's really impressive in person. I wore this actually on Christmas Eve, and it wore really comfortably. I really like these liquid lipsticks. They don't dry down super matte, so they don't get uncomfortable. They are not transfer proof, so if you like things that are super dry and transfer proof, these might not be for you, but these are really comfortable on the lips because they don't, again, dry down super bad. And the one I'm wearing right now actually is this one right here. It's this really pretty deep purple color. This is the shade Mina. I think I've had this before in their old packaging, but the packaging they have now is so beautiful. I love it. Well, I mean, it's swatched on my lips right now, so if you go to the beginning of the video, then you can see what it looks like, but I'm bringing this one in. The only one that is not quite my color is this bright cherry red one. This is the shade, I think it's called Brikelli. It's a really beautiful color. It's just not my kind of red. My kind of red is a much deeper red, so I might end up passing this one along to a friend, but these 3 are definitely up my alley and are super pretty. I like that in this little set you get an array of colors, so that's really cool. I did get these sent to me, I don't remember if I said this yet, by Ofra Cosmetic and Octoly, so these were sent to me for review for free, so thank you to both of them. Again, I've tried these 3 and I really, really like them, especially these 2. The metallic lip is really cool, and I like that I have a mini one, but it's definitely not something that I would wear like on a regular basis, but these 2 definitely, especially this shade right here. It's a really pretty nudie brown color, so thank you so much to them. I've really been enjoying these, and I'm going to pull them in to use more in the month of January so that I can develop an even further review of them, but so far I really, really like them and I'm going to continue to use them. Wow, that's really pretty. All right, so let me organize and put into my beauty box all of the picks for this month, and then I will show you what the final result looks like. So here we are with the finished result. The top drawer here, we have all of the lip products that we pulled in, as well as a few over here that are rollovers, I believe from like here over are rollovers, and then I do have a couple of glitter eyeshadows over here. Very excited about the spread that we've got going on here. The next drawer down is where I have beauty tools, and then some of those eyeshadows that we brought in. One ColourPop shadow, I believe, and I think it was this one way back here. I also have some of my everyday makeup pieces, so eyeshadow primer, mascara, eyebrow gel, eyebrow pomade. So that is what that drawer looks like. Next drawer down, we've got foundations and primers and concealers over on this side. We have the powder I brought in, a powder that I rolled over, a highlighter that I rolled over, the highlighter that I brought in, and then also the two Kaja eyeshadow trios that I brought in. They didn't fit in this drawer, which is usually where I keep eyeshadows, or up here, which is where I sometimes keep special eyeshadows. So I put them down here where I normally keep my blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. There's a lot of room in this drawer this month because I'm using a lot of face palettes instead of single highlighters, blushes, bronzers. So that is what that drawer looks like. And then finally, the last drawer. So down here, it looks like a hodgepodge. None of these palettes fit long ways. They all run into, so they all have to lie flat. That's okay though, because I know everything that's in here. The couple things that I rolled over, or I guess maybe only the one thing that I rolled over, is this little Z palette. I think I might end up swapping out some of these shades because I've been using a lot of these shades quite a lot recently, but I do want to keep this Z palette in here for use. So there you go. That is what that drawer looks like. Oh, something else that I wanted to mention and almost forgot is that I've been using this Morphe blush palette. I got this sent to me from Octoly and from Morphe, obviously. Ooh, look at that. We don't need that anymore. I have been using it quite a bit. As you can see, there's quite a bit of powder on here. One thing that I have found with this is that you can't use a dense brush. You have to use something that's very stipply. So for example, these are the four most common blush brushes that I use. The only one that really works well is this brush right here. So this is a Sigma brush. This is the small duo fiber F55 brush. Because of the way the bristles are and the way you can pick product up with it, this works great with this palette. In fact, it made me really like it because the first couple times I tried to use this palette, I used one of these brushes and it picked up way too much blush, and when I put it on my cheeks, it like wouldn't budge. So it just didn't look that good and I wasn't getting a very good result. But when I started using this one with this product, it looked so pretty. This really is a blush palette that's more probably fitted for spring and summer, but I wanted to try it out and get some use out of it, and I really do like it. I think that it's really good as long as you use a brush like this and not a super dense brush. I've been using a lot of these. This is a little too bright for me right now. This one's almost too bright also, but these two and then these look really good. I've found that if I put one of these down first, these are a much more matte blush, and then I top it with one of these, it brings such a really pretty glow and shimmer to the skin. So I've been using these as blush toppers because they're too dark for me to use as highlighters. Maybe during the summer I'll be able to use this one, but I really don't think so. I think these are really truly just going to be blush toppers for me, but I really like this. Because I got this sent to me, I will link it down below for your convenience if you would like. Also, this is $20, but they always have codes out there that you can get a % off. And there you go. And there you have it. Those are all of the products that I will be using for the month of January. Well, maybe. I did get some things for Christmas that I might slip in here, but I might wait until the month of February to use them because there's a lot of things that I pulled for this month that I want to really get some use out of and see if I like them, because I am going to be starting my declutter series here pretty soon. So if you like declutters, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss those. I'm also going to be wrapping up my project pan for the year of 2018 here pretty soon. So also, if you don't want to miss that, think about subscribing. If you like Shop My Stash videos, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe for more content from me, don't forget to do so before you go. All buttons are down below. And I think that's everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.